So it has been a while, and I really don't have anything to say other than I've been busy and I really haven't felt like reading for anybody or anything. But tonight I was in my office and I was working and I was like, yeah, it might be time. So I always have this set up even when I'm working. I always have my stuff here. And like a couple weeks ago, my friend Jenny, she was like, I think you need to revisit that. And not so many words or in so many words, not verbatim. And then with the climate, the social climate, the way that it is right now, it's just maybe time for something. So here we go. I pulled some Atlantis cards. I sat here for a good 5 minutes trying to figure out which ones were calling to me. And I'm, Atlantis, what can we say about Atlantis? I think it depends on your learning or your beliefs even. But I think that in my mind, Atlantis is... Well, that's dark. I don't know if I want to say that. So let's just get into this because it's been a while. So we're gonna get into it together. And I'm so sorry. It's been a long time. I have my own decks upstairs that I read for myself, which I've done, of course, but I have not done a collective in a very, I think probably the last time I uploaded anything to the channel. I did have a spread out here before, and I think it was more personal. So, put it back. It'll be interesting, though, if the same cards pop out. All right, so one of the cards popped back out. So we have High Priest and Materialization. Now, all of these cards have a spiral. Sorry, I'm trying to feel into the card. Oh, Jenny would love this. Okay, so what I'm getting from these three cards, just by looking at the pictures, I have no idea what they say on the bottom or on the back, but is engaging in that solar plexus and that heart chakra, and manifesting love, which is great because right now there's so much turmoil and we're just like, bah! And I was talking today how days just keep getting busier and busier and busier, and it doesn't matter how efficient you try to be, it's not really, not sure if that's helping so much. So, okay, so this is card number 6, and it's High Priest. At any given time, there were 6 high priests and 6 high priestesses of Atlantis, highly evolved cosmic beings who took instructions directly from the Intergalactic Council. Each was in charge of one of the 12 regions. They were noble leaders who worked selflessly for the greatest good of the people. They presided over important ceremonies and poured pure, high-frequency light down onto the populace to maintain the light of Atlantis. says, if you pick this card, or it picks us, it suggests that you take command of your life and demonstrate who you truly are. You are called upon to exercise your leadership qualities, to act with integrity and take clear, wise decisions, and to empower others for the highest good of all. This is a time for strong and selfless service. Which I'm pretty sure that all of us are of that mind set. So, materialization. I think I've pulled these cards a couple times, and I do like this card a lot. I have no idea what's in the bowl. Or we have no idea what's in the bowl. 2, 3. By the water. So you have elements here. No fire. The red and the purple. Red, indicating like a learned wisdom, and purple, don't at me, but that higher self wisdom. So 41 is the number, and materialization. The Magi and some specifically or specially trained priests were able to manifest items from the spiritual realms. First, they achieved total clarity about what they wanted. They then focused on the most intricate details of this vision and were able to hold it in their mind. Because everything is made up of energy, they could draw the pure energy from the higher dimensions into a denser vibration and fashion it into the physical object. This power was used to serve the people. Manifest your vision. If you choose this card, or it chooses us, your guidance is to become totally clear about what you want in your life. Be sure that you really want it. When you have this clarity, focus on your vision without doubt or deviation, and it must manifest. Then here we have fun with children and animals. It's card number 24. In Golden Atlantis, the people enjoyed simple fun and laughter. They loved to play games and sports, dance and socialize, for this is how they exchanged energy. Leisure time was considered most important in making life a pleasure and delight. It was this capacity for joy and lightness that enabled them to maintain their high frequency and allowed them to experience continuous happiness and contentment. And then it says leisure. This card suggests that you build leisure time into your life. Can you believe it? I mentioned that. Oh, plan to have fun and do things that enable you to relax and laugh. Socialize with people who are happy and interesting. At the same time, look at your challenges from a higher perspective and take delight in all the good in the world. So when I see this card, I think of Jenny, and I don't think it's any coincidence that it popped up because I was talking about her. So I love Jenny. If she always reminds me to have fun. I don't know if I would have as much fun if she weren't around. She weren't there. So that's that. And then we'll do these. And I'm very anxious. This is very like woo-woo reading. These cards are big. So on the bottom, we have meditation. And I think that sort of plays into what I was talking about here with tapping into that solar plexus and that heart chakra. I think that's what we really need a lot of right now. And it's so easy to get caught up in all of the grr. Yeah. So then we have liberation and then enchantment. And I don't know what you feel when you see or hear those two cards together, but I find it quite fascinating. I also, there's this bald eagle there, which speaks to us, doesn't it? Or at least I think the people that will be watching this video. So let's see here. We're going to look for this J card. I sort of feel guilty because I don't know anything about, is it Jophiel? Jophiel. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, huh? Art, if you're watching this, I miss you terribly. We have to connect somehow. Okay, so this is Jophiel, the Holy Liberator. When you draw this card, Jophiel asks you to release the negative feelings of the past, to let go of the substance of the pain that stops you from living a life of unlimited joy and love. Forgiveness doesn't mean you accept inappropriate behaviors toward yourself. It means that you no longer are prepared to carry the pain of reaction within you. When we hold unforgiveness in our hearts, we may be stabbed by bitterness. Let Jophiel take this burden from you by chanting ha, ha 3 times. Your heart chakra will feel changed and enlivened. Heart chakra, get it? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's the forgiveness category in this book. And the joy category, let's see. The card you have chosen, or that has chosen us, brings forth a ray of joy. Remember, we come from the source, which is a place of total well-being, an infinitely unfolding creative possibility. Explore the playfulness of life's joy and soak in the effervescence of play. The dolphin's truthful force reminds us of the carefree energy we felt as children. Ask Jophiel to surround you with joyous elements to help you in your journey, and chant He from the crown chakra to assist the release of joy. So I was talking about that up here, and we have fun right here. Liberation. We all seek spiritual liberation. There's no actual dolphin in here, but, or maybe there is and I'm not seeing it. What? Who knows? Okay, we all seek spiritual liberation. When we achieve it, our soul soars like an eagle with the intoxication of divine love. This card suggests this may be a moment when you seek Jophiel's supernal help. And it invites you to meditate on the beautiful yellow ray of this powerful archangel's force. The vibration of this bright supernal frequency will always allow you to feel detached. Jophiel will lift the challenge from you and lead you into discernment. Oh, that's so needed right now, isn't it? Consequently, liberation will enrapture you, springing you from whatever confine you feel your spirit is caught in. Chant Ha 3 times through your heart chakra, and you will seal the promise of liberation. And then meditation says, finding stillness and detachment helps us towards the angelic freedoms evoked by meditation. Jophiel provides us with his yellow ray to soar with. All we need to do is quiet our mind. Then we may hear the angels sing. So at dawn and at sunset, practice meditation. Hey! Breathe deeply. Listen intently through a relaxed state to the divine. And then be still to hear the music of the angelic kingdoms or the water. This will bring your own oral message. Please be aware of your solitude, stillness, and silence. So it's pretty much coinciding with this message here, materialization. And what exactly are we bringing through? And I'm totally at fault. Like, I will get so caught up in all of the things that are happening or being presented in media. So then the next one is Michael. Enchantment. Now, I'm not sure if these words are the big meaning here, because I feel like we are all pretty aware that, you know, the veil is coming down and we don't know where we're going, but there's certainly like a collective feel that whatever it is, we want truth, and making that leap after finding out the truth. And, you know, in my opinion, whether we move on to a different sphere for teachings, we come back, it's with that knowledge, right? Encompassing. All right, I'm going to stop talking. Here we go. So, Michael, the cosmic leader. Enchantment. Michael asks you to remember the magic of your life by connecting with the path of the enchanted. Is magic missing from your life, or are you aware of a lack of imagination in your creative purpose? Oh. Allow the divine joy of the child within you to reconnect with the free flow fun that was once present in your innocence. This is a doorway to the numinous. With this card, the unicorn's magical horn touches your soul with the love of its compelling, eternal, and especially wise about that divine light within you. When it shines, the charisma of your soul magnetizes all people to you. Chant He through your crown chakra to resonate with the higher frequencies of enchantment. And it says, I am presence. This card reminds you that the throne of your spiritual sovereignty is awaiting you, and that you have all of the power of the Creator within you. When we discover our soul's purpose and allow ourselves to be initiated into the world as a spiritual seeker, we are often disregarded by others simply because the divine can be missing from other people's lives. Michael wishes you to sit on the throne of your true power in the universal wisdom of the one mind, the I am presence. This is the moment when divine compassion moves through you and alerts you to the fact that what you see without is also within. Feel your throne as a seat of empathy and chant Ha through your base chakra to support this energy. All right, so I'm not going to read these other ones, but the keywords here are transmutation and patience. Obviously, it sounds like I'm running out of patience, but the message here to me is clear that we really need to quiet ourselves and perhaps even maybe help people try and quiet themselves. And I know of, you know, so many people that do that on a daily basis. it's almost like that's their job. They're so good at it. They're so wonderful with it. And I am so thankful for them. But quiet our minds and really tap into what we want. I could be projecting because I know that I started the video with talking about what's going on in the world. And there's just so much. So much. But is it? It might be. It might be a lot on the outside, but on the inside, cool as a cucumber, you know? Riding the wave, man. Riding the wave. All right, let's get some just regular, not regular, but some tarot cards here. The old tarot. Oh no, we got caught. It's almost like I feel almost like I'm being given a task. We are being given a task in reinforcing that soul mission of almost creating that vortex around us with the people that we engage with. So I don't do reversals. I don't know if I've said that before or not. So the dominating message, right, is right here, what I'm seeing, and it's the Eight of Wands. And you may or may not know, but that means incoming, fast, fierce, spontaneous. It's these are horses. No, just kidding, loves. They are unicorns and or some kind of hybrid then, if not unicorns. But here we have our unicorn. So coming in hot. And then the Tower. I was thinking about the Tower when I initially started this reading, and I was talking about Atlantis. So the Tower, you may or may not know, but it can mean different things to different people, which is why it's so important for you yourself to look at the pictures and feel into the imagery and the colors, the dynamics, the depths of each of the cards, in my opinion. I feel like this is almost manifesting something. I don't know what that is, but I know it's supposed to be a stormy sky with lightning, but interesting. And next we have the Three of Pentacles. And that's collaboration. It's working together, which ironically is collaboration. But I'm noticing these stones, maybe. It's almost like she's weaving something from the ground, from the earth. So maybe we're getting messages and it's going to knock our socks off, or it's going to be, or maybe what happened, oh, like say regarding the pipeline or whatever, maybe that was the message that was like, oh crap, shocking the world. And either working together to find what happened, or we're going to find that there was collaboration there of some kind, which I don't think would be surprising to a lot of us. And then Six of Pentacles, you know, I know people, other people have different interpretations of this card, or cards in general, of tarot cards, but I've always, and I can't tell you when it happened, but the Six of Pentacles to me is always my higher self. It's always my higher self. It's always the higher dimensions reaching out, and giving information, or a sort of energy, or no, an energy. Yeah. Giving an energy. And so what I'm noticing here is that we worked on the collaboration card, and I was talking about these little medallions, kind of what I see anyways, that it's been weaving up through the earth. She's weaving it. He's working on the tactile stuff and she's working on the earthly things. And then this, the Six of Pentacles, there are those medallions everywhere. And I feel like the higher dimensions in my mind, this is how I'm reading the cards, right? The higher dimensions are the basket, right? Kind of putting down little bits for us to pick up and weave. So I guess what's coming to my mind right now is the connect the dots thing. And then here we have Four of Pentacles. And, you know, the Four of Pentacles, and it's pretty obvious in this picture, but it is holding on to information. Kind of like a greediness. And there's so much abundance. And maybe it's a secret. It's like these medallions, I don't necessarily see stones. They're a different kind of stone than what's portrayed in these two other cards. They have stars in them, but colored stones within them. Like scared to give out, or to like give away. But there's so much. It's like whatever whatever this person is holding on to is not even, it's not the real treasure. It's like, I feel like this is the real treasure, and I don't even know what this is. But I don't know how to make sense of all that, but it's quite fascinating. There's something that is peaceful about, if we can find it, probably. We'll have the information to get those released. Oh, I'm in it deep now, guys. Oh, I'm in it deep. I'm in it deep. I think that's the end. I can't imagine going any more time. So anyways, collective reading. There you are. Maybe I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll see you in a year. Who knows?